So it's basically, how long have we lived here?
2 years.
Okay.
Well, almost 2 years, like a year and 10 months, so basically 2 years.
Yeah, so this is our 2-year update on moving to California. The last video, or the first video, I don't even know. One of the videos caught on. People had a lot of comments, a lot of emotions about it. So here we are, making yet another one. You know, just putting ourselves in the fire, basically.
Yep, we come a long way, but you know, we alive. So.
We barely, but we here.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is just our intro. We're about to go to the museum. We'll show you some fun stuff. I figured I would take you on an adventure, a little field trip, and yeah, that's it. See you soon. Before we get started, more than likely this will be our last like update like this, just throwing that out there. If you have any additional questions that we don't answer in this video, feel free to ask down below. And then if you are currently living in California, feel free to give people advice on moving to California. Feel free, go for it. Have fun in the comment section. We're gonna just go ahead and get started. And basically what I did is I just compiled a bunch of different questions that you guys were asking in the comment section, and this is it.
Let's get it.
Okay. All right. Please give your job update.
An environmental engineer.
No.
Oh.
No, you skipping ahead.
Let's say job update. What's
it? Akil, you skipping ahead, hella.
It said job update.
Don't read here. This is for me, not you. Don't be looking at this shit, okay?
Oh, so what am I supposed to give an update on?
Give your job update. Where are you now versus a year ago when we had our first video?
Okay. Now I'm employed. I'm getting money every week.
Baby, what kind of job are you getting? Or what kind of job are you working in, sweetie?
I'm working in electrical engineering. You know, fun stuff. Yeah.
And what do you do?
I design electrical distribution coming from a substation to residential and commercial areas.
There we go. That sounds fancy. Okay, because basically everybody asks what you do with an environmental engineering degree. Everyone. Do you want to give a brief explanation of what is environmental engineering? Environmental
engineering is engineering in the environment. No, I'm playing. Environmental engineering is basically all the water, wastewater, utility projects, air quality, environmental health and safety. But you can use that degree for almost any engineering field because all of the classes that you have taken deal with civil and environmental engineering and manufacturing, all that good stuff. So that is what Akil is up to. He got a nice job making some monies. Yeah, and I cut my hair. See, I got waves.
Okay. And all right, so me, I basically work at a cannabis testing facility and I am a microbiologist. That's me. So I test the weed and make sure it's safe for human consumption.
Yeah, she tested to make sure that you can get high enough, and if you can't, then they gotta make it better.
No, I'm a microbiologist.
and keep it safe.
No. Akil, do you want to update the peeps on our current life? Like, what's going on with Akil?
Me or both of them?
No, just you. Just talk about you.
I'm currently working, like I just told you. I'm doing fit modeling jobs because, you know, I'm an actor, a part-time model too, whenever it pays good. So yeah, I do that. I'm also, you know, back working out again, trying to get my body right for my fiance because we getting married. You feel me? So not much has happened besides me, you know, not being homeless, because last year I could have been. So, you know, we got a roof over our heads, and, you know, we're thanking the Lord every step of the way.
Amen. Okay, what am I doing? My life update. So I believe right before our last video is actually when I started this project. So I opened my own boutique. So I'm working on that. It's an online business. If you would like to check it out, I will leave the link down below. What else am I doing? Working. I just work a lot. And I have been neglecting YouTube, so I'm gonna try to be better at that this year. I'm actually looking for a videographer. So if I find one, then like I can like be better on YouTube, but that's it, really.
You're in the gym too.
Oh, and I went a few times, but baby, I ain't go to the gym this week.
You weren't supposed to say that. You're supposed to lie. You're supposed to lie and be like, I work out every day and drink flat tummy teas, so you can get a sponsorship. But
You're
it's
right.
Cool.
You're smart.
It's
Okay.
cool.
It's okay. I won't lie today. So being you now, if you reflect on the last year, or last 2 years, I guess, because that video is super duper old, how do you think that we've grown?
Well, life has definitely hit us hard. So coming to California has definitely opened up our minds. You know, we've experienced a lot financially, but you know, we start making some more money. But what we're trying to do, we're trying to be wealthy. So we're gonna keep working on our businesses. She's working on her clothing line. You know, we just trying to level up out here in California. And I don't know, I mean, I guess that's the biggest way that we upgraded is a little bit financially, so we're not homeless.
Yeah.
And you know, also just communicating better as a couple. What else? We also proposed, so marriage is a big step. We're not having no kids anytime soon because then that will take a big chunk out of our pockets, and we're not trying to do that right now. We're trying to keep all our money coming in, less money going out. Quote to Nipsey Hussle. So, with that being said,
Baby, you just rambled for a good like 5 minutes. I think you forgot the question.
what was the question? You asked me about where we at.
I said, how do you reflect on the last 2 years? And you just ramble. You did
Oh.
just ramble.
I got older and made a little bit more money.
Okay.
And
All
I'm more
right.
positive, that's it.
So the last year or two, I guess 2 years, you know, we were extremely broke and now we're not so broke. So that's good. So I feel emotionally lifted a little bit. Currently, so we lived in the Inland Empire and we were paying like $1,700 for rent, and we had these super weird like apartment fees that rose that rent by like $250. It was insane. So basically what we did is we moved from the Inland Empire over to I don't know if I want to tell them exactly our neighborhood actually.
Say LA County.
Yeah, so we moved a little bit closer to LA County, and our apartment is only $1,800 a month. We have a 1-bedroom apartment with 1 parking space, a little bit of storage. The only difference is that we don't have those extra apartment fees, and we don't have like a pool and gym area. Those are the only differences with this apartment and the old one. But those small differences make us less poor. All right, so we're just gonna answer some questions. Akil, baby, I know you don't want to be in this video, but you have to be in this video, okay? Don't look so sad.
What?
People gonna think I beat you. You gotta look happy. So just to answer a few questions that were on the last video, how do you get a job in LA? So one of my biggest things that I was talking about in the last video is getting job recruitment, or getting a job through a recruiter. I still 100% recommend that. Even at my job, we have our own internal recruiters. So if somebody reaches out to you as a recruiter, you shouldn't be like, oh no, I don't want you to take my money. No, they might actually be a recruiter for the job. People here just hire internal recruiters, and that's it. So if you want a job in California, I would 100% recommend going through a recruiter. A lot of jobs are contract jobs, so be wary of that. Basically, if you have a contract position, you don't have benefits. So that's kind of bad when, like, if you, like Akil, for instance, has asthma and he didn't have his insurance benefits set up correctly, and his inhaler costs like $500. So you gotta have benefits. And then basically when you look for a job in California, your ideal job, of course, would be close to wherever you live, would have those benefits like we were talking about, and also pay into a 401k, because even though we are young, we should, you know, plan for the future. What is your favorite neighborhood in LA and why?
My favorite neighborhood in LA, I have to say probably Crenshaw area. That's like one of my favorite areas because it's like a lot of black people and a lot of black businesses too. And I'm all about black empowerment, black economics, so that's something that really stands out to me. And then also, I like Melrose Avenue and West Hollywood. There's a lot of, you know, businesses there, and then places to shop. The weather is most of the time the weather is always good, so it's good to walk around there as well. And then of course the beach, you know, Santa Monica, Venice, Huntington, Laguna. I'll say Laguna is my favorite beach so far, but yeah, those are three of my favorite places. I can't really give one place because LA is just such a big city.
Yeah, so my favorite neighborhood in LA would probably be Venice. Yeah, Venice, because Venice has the best food. The beach is like okay, but the food is amazing. And I also like Huntington Beach, so those two will be my favorites. If you want somewhere to live, my favorite place to live would either be, okay, so we're gonna talk about affordable places to live. So my two favorite affordable places to live would be either Glendale or the Valley, because I feel like the Valley, everybody is pretty like chill. The rent's not that high, there's plenty of food, and Glendale's near a mall and it's near everything. So do you recommend living in California?
Well, that's a pretty broad question because I don't think California is for everybody. You can come here and fall flat on your ass, but if you actually have a plan, if you have a plan and a goal based on what California has to offer, I recommend moving out here, especially if you're from a smaller city where nothing is popping. I would suggest you move out here. There's plenty of opportunities. You just gotta take advantage of it. So that's my way of recommending California.
Okay, so do I recommend California? I recommend to California to people who are here for the correct opportunities. If they're focused, then you can ignore the fact that it's extremely hard to live here. But if you're just moving here because you think it'll like have nice weather, I would not do it at all. I would not. You can move somewhere else.
You can always come out here for vacation.
Yeah. And would I recommend California to, like, for living long term? I don't truly know. Like, I don't know if I could see myself here longer than 5 years. Like, if we end up building wealth here and we end up building networks and friends and, you know, our lives become really intertwined with being in California, then yeah, I'm 100% open to staying here. But right now, I'm kind of on the fence because California is extremely expensive. So we'll see. Maybe, you know, my life will be popping and I could just, you know, say forget it and just stay here forever. But I don't truly know if I would recommend people staying in California. What are your favorite things about California? You can just name one thing. What's your most favorite thing about California?
I would have to say the acting opportunities. There's a lot of casting for different acting jobs. That's my favorite thing. Yeah.
My favorite thing is the food.
Really?
Yes, food everywhere. We gained a lot of weight when we first moved here.
Oh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. Like I think I gained like, I don't know. It was a lot. Anyway, and what is your least favorite thing about California?
Cost of living.
Yeah, basically. I can name some other bad things about California though, like the smog. That's weird. Like when you don't remember you live near mountaintops because there's always smog. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like we did that the other day. I was like, wow, I forgot that was there. But
and people just drive crazy.
Yeah, and the traffic is horrendous. I think last year it rained. 400 people got in an accident the same day. Is that what it was? Or was that 2 years ago?
That was 2 years ago.
Yeah. That's crazy. How long do you plan on us staying in California? You can say best and worst case scenario.
Well, I don't want to put worst case scenario out there because I want to be positive, but it's all about the opportunities that become available and how we build wealth, or how soon we build wealth, because I expect us both to build wealth together. And then also it comes down to, like, if we have kids, our plans for them as well. That'll be a big factor to see how they adjust being here or being elsewhere. It's just, we'll give you an update on that. Yeah.
Yeah. So just because we did address the fact that we got engaged, I will go ahead and link the video to our engagement. If you want to watch it, you can. I just so happen to have been vlogging that day, so and we're just gonna really quickly talk about the wedding. So this is the thing, right? We're engaged. We've been together for almost 5 years. We're not getting married in a year because we need to save up some money. We just, that's just it. Because we need to save up money in order to pay for our wedding. We shouldn't be having a wedding that's outside of our means. So that's what we're doing. When are we getting married? Hopefully soon.
One day.
One day. But here, you guys can see my ring. Drop your comments down below. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Akil, you're supposed to act interested in what's happening.
I am. It's just been a long day.
Yeah, he just got from work and I forced him to make this video. So, hope you liked it. I hope we answered all of your questions. And peace.
Get you some money.